Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a pick a card read. Who's thinking about you and what are they thinking? And so you get to choose between the crystal, the flower, or the shell. Which do you choose? Go with the one that your intuition tells you first, right? The one that you're initially drawn to. Don't overthink this. And don't always go for the same ones either. So, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to each of these. So if you want to go, if it does resonate with you and you want to go deeper into it, you want to know about the future, about timelines, about what could possibly happen with these relationships, whoever it is that's thinking about you, guidance for that, advice for this relationship, how it might go forward and all of that stuff, then you want to book in for that. There'll be links in the description box for this video and in the comments for this video, and it'll also pop up on the screen as well toward the end of each of these readings. And as always, there's going to be timestamps there as well in the description box for this video and in the comments as well, so that you can jump forward to your reading. So which one is speaking to you today? Is it the crystal? Is it the flower? Or is it the shell? There you go. Take your pick now, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, crystal. So if you chose the crystal, then this is your reading. So as usual, I'm going to do a deeper dive into this, which will go more into the future of this relationship, into guidance for this relationship, how you might get together, when that might be, time frames, that kind of thing. So it's very much, if this reading resonates with you, you can get that deeper dive for even more information, especially guidance about it, about the future. So let's find out who is thinking about you and what are they thinking. Let's see, crystals. Who's thinking of you and what are they thinking? Get the Kaczan out first. Follow the signs, follow the signs. Okay, so this is somebody that's in tune with themselves. They're following the signs. They're getting some intuition, signs, synchronicities, that kind of thing about you. And it's making them think about you. This could be someone that's from your past, and suddenly you're popping in their head, they're seeing signs, they're seeing your name everywhere, that kind of thing. Lots of signs and synchronicities that are causing this person to think about you. Very interesting. It could be someone that has only just found out about you, and they could be seeing you all over the place. You know how that happens when we're going about life, and then you, like, someone new pops into your life and you just see them everywhere. It's that kind of thing. They're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities about you. How interesting. Let's get some tarot out and find out about this person and what they're thinking about you. Okay, so the strength card has come out first. I think you're a strong person. They see your strength. You see your strengths. They're looking up to you. What they think about you is, yeah, they're looking up to you. So there's lots of synchronicities, like the universe is bringing you into their life or them into your life, both. And what they see of you is that you're a strong person. Got the number 8 there as well, so abundance as well. We'll see in the other cards though, but that stood out to me, the number 8. It's the infinity symbol to me. 8 means abundance. So they see you as strong and abundant. It feels right now, well, we'll see with the cards that come out, but it feels to me right now that this is someone that's new. Someone that's new to you. Could be someone from the past though, you know. That can happen, right? When we have someone pop up, we get signs and synchronicities about someone from our past. Maybe they've forgotten about you for ages, but we'll see. They're seeing you as a strong person anyway. What they can see so far of you, they're thinking you're a strong person. To be someone that they want to know. What else are they thinking? Crystal's person, what are they thinking about Crystal? 10 of Pentacles, wow. They see you as being it all. Now this could be somebody, this could be someone like from your childhood, you know, like a childhood friend, someone you went to school with, maybe a best friend, and you'd say things like, well, we'll get married and have kids. And then you lose touch with each other because life, you know, you go off to uni or whatever, and It could be someone like that, but this person has had thoughts of you like this, as having everything with you, or is having thoughts about that now, as like you could be everything to them, have a happy family with you and all of that. Wow. I'm going to get clarifiers out for these, by the way, as well, from the tarot. Let's find out what else they're thinking about you. Queen of Pentacles. You got your stuff together. They think that you're the Queen of Pentacles, so, well, let's just put that away. They think you're the Queen of Pentacles. So they see you as being strong, capable, someone that they could have like everything with, a life, you know, a house, just everything. Just have everything with. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles, so someone that's done it for themselves, someone that is stable, is in charge of their stuff, someone that's got money, is abundant. I told you. I was seeing that with the 8 card and the Strength. They see you as abundant. They see you as being, stable, having sorted your life out, maybe on life path, that kind of thing. They see you as just being a kind of diva, really, in a good way. I mean, you know, feeling good about yourself, being very confident in yourself, being very strong, knowing what you're doing. Maybe you've got your own business and stuff like that. They just see you as being very, very strong in your life. Let's get some clarifiers. So why this Strength card? Why are they seeing you as strong? Strong choices. Okay, they see that you've made good choices in your life. Good choices for yourself. So it could be someone that's known you from your past, from a long time ago. They're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities. You're kind of coming back into their life and they're like, wow. Crystal's made a lot of good choices in their lives. They're in a very different place. They're a very different person than that child that I used to know, or that child that I used to grow up with. That's for some of you. For others of you, they're just seeing you as having made really good choices in your life, and that you continue to make good choices as well. Making strong choices for yourself. So they're seeing you as this very powerful person that chooses wisely in their lives. Yeah, make some good choices for yourself. So maybe they see you as being like fit and healthy and abundant and having a happy life and all of that stuff. So why the 10 of Pentacles? The 5 of Materials. Okay, so they're thinking that they can have this 10 of Pentacles with you, but they're also thinking about times that they've not had that. The 5 of Pentacles is about being left out, like being left out in the cold. I'm feeling like they have tried to have the 10 of Pentacles before, so they've maybe tried to get married, or they have been married before and it hasn't gone right for them. They've been left out in the cold. I'm not feeling like this is you. I mean, I'm not feeling like you were in a marriage with them and you've broken up with them. I feel like this is more about them and what they're thinking about. The seeing you as very strong, making the right decisions. They're seeing you as someone that they could have everything with, like a marriage, home, children, family, all of that. They're seeing you as very, very in charge of everything, but they're also thinking about how that's kind of fallen apart for them before. So maybe they're thinking that you're like a wish, more like a dream kind of thing. Like, are they projecting this onto you because that you've come back into their life in some way to cause them to think about you, and they're like, wow, Crystal's doing really well for themselves. Maybe I'm projecting that onto them. You know what I mean? Maybe they're making it up. Maybe it's just an illusion, a fantasy to them. Is what I'm getting from that 5 of Materials, because things have gone wrong in their lives. So maybe they are thinking about you, thinking that they could be putting you on a pedestal, they could be wearing those rose-tinted spectacles because of the past that they've been through. You know when we do that? When we've been through something hard and then we look at someone else and we think, the grass is greener, that kind of thing. Yeah, the grass is greener. So they're thinking that maybe they are thinking the grass is greener, and they're that aware of themselves that they're kind of catching themselves out on that. So why the Queen of Pentacles? Nine of Inspiration. Yes, they see you striding forward on your own path. The Nine of Inspiration, really amazing card, especially in this deck. You see her striding forward there on her own path. The orange color, which is in her pentacle there as well, is that it's creativity, it's passion, it's movement forward, this card. And so they think you're awesome. That's what it is. They think you're awesome. They think you're stable, you make good choices, you're a strong person, you've moved, you've made things in your life, you created something for yourself, it's like you're a self-made kind of person. They see you as being really strong, very feminine too as well, but strong feminine, you know, very strong feminine with this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so this Ten of Pentacles that they want with you, it's not like the Ten of Cups. They're not seeing you as the Queen of Cups. They're not seeing you as soft and all of that. They're seeing you as being very balanced. Very balanced. Let's get some more about this. So, right, strength and the 7 emotions here. Seeing you as strong and making great decisions for yourself. Great choices. Honoring your energy. Wow. They honor you. They really honor you and what it is that you've done and chosen in your life. Like that. Wow. They're like, wow, Crystal is amazing. 10 of Pentacles and 5 of Materials. What's this? Creativity. They want to create something with you. But the seeing, you see this, I always think of this card not as the creativity that's written on it, but this 2 of Cups here, this overflowing cups that we see right here, that image. Yeah, they want everything with you. Wow, they're thinking that they can have everything with you. That's what they're thinking. Even though they've tried it before. I feel like this person has tried to be married before. They wanted that with someone else and then it didn't happen. They got left out in the cold. But it's almost like they think that you could be their second chance in life. The second chance in life. Wow. Why the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Inspiration? Why this Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Inspiration? Retreat. So they're seeing you as like self-made and as not keeping things to yourself, but as you've done it for yourself. You've done it by yourself, for yourself. You've actually created this for yourself. So maybe they see you as being single, in charge of your life, very independent kind of a spirit, having striding in the past, having been striding forward in your own right by yourself, self-made, in charge of your life. Wow. Let's get some romance out. So if this is a romantic connection, which it probably is because of the 10 of Pentacles there, what is it they are thinking about our crystals? These romance angel cards. Yeah, so this is either someone that you've known a long time ago and they're getting signs and synchronicities about you, or it's someone that you haven't met and they're watching you from afar and it's like you've come into their life. Somehow they're getting lots of signs about you. You're around every corner that they go. Maybe you have noticed them because of that too. Yeah, it's one of those two options. I don't feel like it's someone from the recent past or anything like that, not this person. It's from a long ago past, and your lives are very different now than when you knew each other. Playfulness. They're thinking of how much they'd like to play with you. This could be a childhood friend, you know, it could be someone from the past that you knew when you were younger, youthful. See them playing on a swing now, children together playing on the swing. For a lot of you crystals that are watching this, it's someone that you've known from your childhood and you're coming back into each other's lives. Wow. But yeah, they're thinking of playing with you, or maybe they're thinking about the times that you did play together. Maybe you used to go around to each other's houses and play when you were kids. It's so cute. Wow. They think that you deserve love. think they're seeing you as like someone that's like self-made, you've got everything, but you don't have love. And they're just like, wow, I could bring love into crystals' lives because they deserve love. They love you. That's what they're thinking about as well. Maybe they're thinking about the past and just how much love they had for you there. The tablecloth's all wrinkled. There we go, that's better. Let's get some clarity on that from the Moonology cards here. The playfulness. What is it they're thinking about, this playfulness? Balancing spirituality and practicality. So they're thinking about the fun that they can have with you, the playfulness that they can have with you, the spirituality they can have with you. Maybe this person is like imagining doing yoga with you, imagining meditating with you, imagining, going shopping with you, doing like that boring practical kind of stuff, just like living life. They're thinking about the Ten of Pentacles with you in all of its aspects, but the spirituality as well. They want to do that stuff with you, maybe go on courses with you, do tarot cards with you, that kind of thing. They want to do everything with you. So if this person is someone from your past, like from your childhood, they'll just imagine how much fun you could have now doing all the stuff that you're interested in now together. It's really cool. You deserve love. They're thinking that you're lovable, that you deserve love, that they could bring that cherry on top in your life. It's like they're seeing you as like having everything else. Work through your fears. Oh, maybe they're thinking that you're scared of love. They're like, wow, my crystal, they've got everything in their life. How come they've not got a partner? Maybe they're thinking you're afraid. Or they're wondering whether you're afraid of love. Or they're wondering what's happened in your life, why you are single. They're very curious about you. That's what I'm getting. So what else are they thinking about our crystals? What is this person thinking about our crystals? You might still not know who this person is from my description of them, or it might be very clear to you because it's someone that keeps on popping up around every corner, that kind of thing. I mean, I guess if the universe has given them lots of signs and synchronicities about you, you're probably getting the same thing, They're thinking about co-creating with you, what they can create with you. Of course, it's the same with the Ten of Pentacles. What can they build with you? What can they create with you? Like, what can you have together? It's like they're seeing you as this Queen of Pentacles, this Nine of Inspiration, that they could have the Ten of Pentacles, and they're imagining, wow, what could that look like? Like us getting together, all the life and the stuff that I have, the life and the stuff that you have, and putting that together and building even more together. It feels like this person has very high hopes and their imagination's kind of going wild about it. What they can co-create with you. New life. They're thinking about a new life that they can have with you. Just like I said, they're thinking about their life now, what they've got, your life, what you've got, what they see you've got, what they imagine that you've got from what they've seen so far, and like having a new life together. Especially if this is someone from your past, from your childhood, and then your old life there, and they see how far you've come making these good choices for yourself. They're like, wow, imagine what we could do together. Imagine this new life that we could have together. What else are they thinking about crystals? Why? Why? They want to know all about you. They want to know why. They want to talk to you. I wonder why they're not, or maybe they are approaching you. But yeah, they want to know the why. They want to know why you've made the choices that you have, why you've lived the life that you've had. This very well could be a childhood friend. You're coming back into their lives. They're coming back into your life, and they want to know. Oh, they want to know everything that's happened. Everything that's happened to you, and why you've made those choices, and why you're so different now, and all of that stuff. They want to know all about you. They're very intrigued. They're very curious about you. What else are they thinking about our crystals? What are they thinking about our crystals? What are they thinking about our crystals? They're thinking about going forward. So they are thinking about making a move towards you and your where you can go from here, this new life that you can co-create. It's pretty much what I've said already. They're thinking about going forward together on this life journey together. I'd love to know the timing of all of this, because it could be very fresh. Do you know what I mean? It could be that, because I'm not feeling like this person from the energies has approached you yet. You're popping up. It's that point where the universe is bringing you together and you're just there all the time, in front of them all the time. But they are thinking about going forward with you, like your path forward from here. Trusting in the signs and synchronicities. This is a spiritual person who does trust in the universe like that, and so they do know about synchronicities. They know about signs. They know when it's happening for them, and they know to follow up on that. What else? And they're seeing you as trustworthy as well, like someone that they can trust. They're trusting in the process. They're trusting in you. They're seeing you as very secure too. And they feel like they've got the security with you as well. I mean, they feel like you're a very secure person, but they're trusting in you. They feel secure with you. You feel like someone that they could trust. If they don't know you already and they know that they can trust you already, that they do feel like you're secure, a secure person. They don't feel insecure about you. I mean, it's not like they're like, oh, should I approach the crystal? It's nothing like that at all. They're trusting, feel secure with you. You've got this healing chaos. Right, so you know how I was saying, like, they wonder why you're single. They're wondering why. They're wondering why you've made the decisions that you've made in your life and that kind of stuff. This is what they're thinking about you. See how the tornado there, and there's butterflies around it. So it's like the tornado, the chaos, has created this very beautiful thing. It's like it's made you strong. It's made you choose good things. They know that you've had to heal yourself. Somehow they know that. They've got that intuitively, or they can see that someone like you that's made good choices for themselves, someone that's alone, that's built something for themselves, has had to heal some chaos and has transformed themselves into who you are now through that. And they're wondering about that. They're wondering about your journey. Well, when this person approaches you, they want to know everything. You know, it'll be one of those dates where you don't sleep at all that night. You're just talking the whole time and catching up on everything that you've been through, everything that everything that has happened in your life. I'm really getting strongly for a lot of you. This is someone that you've known from long ago in the past, coming back into your life now. So we'll get some spirit animals out for you. What are they thinking about crystals? Make your dreams real. They're thinking that you've made your dreams real already, and they just see that they can have even more dreams with you and make those real with you as well. I think, you see how the spider weaves the web there? I think they're seeing a lot of synchronicities about your lines, especially if it's someone that was in your life a long time ago. And they're like, wow, look how far Crystal has come. Look what they're doing with her life now and me, and see how it fits together. There's something about it fitting together, this web that you've weaved together and apart. Something about that, something really beautiful about it. But they see you as making your dreams real, and they know that you can make even more dreams real together. Is what I'm getting from that. And you've got cat spirit here as well. See you as independent. The cat, the cat spirit, very independent. And cats, it's not that they don't like pleasure. I mean, they do, they like pleasure, but they know when to stop, right? They're very kind of Queen of Swords-ish, They see you as independent and having this very independent spirit, and, not overindulgent, but they see you as really balanced, in fact. Trust in divine detours. They see you as that healing, that chaos, as transforming, as having divine detours, or maybe they see both of you as having a divine detour in the past and then coming back together. I guess this means that if this is someone from your past, long ago past, that they're trusting in that time apart, not coming back saying, oh, I wish that I'd been with Crystal my whole life and I hadn't had that other marriage experience or near marriage experience that left me out in the cold. You know, I think they're trusting that divine detour, that time apart that you've had, and that it's grown them into who they are, and it's grown you into who you are, and that everything is in perfection. That's what they're thinking. Mouse spirit, tending to the small things. The seer is tending to the small. The seer is tending to everything, right? The seer is someone that's just in charge of the stuff, that's handling their life really well. There's mouse spirit here, maybe a little bit timid. Maybe the senior is a little bit timid, because they do see you as like single and wondering whether you're fearful about getting into a relationship. So maybe the senior is a bit like a timid mouse there. Let's get one of these out. What are they thinking about you, Crystal? Thinking celebrating simplicity is the card that's come out. I'm more fulfilled when there's less to manage and maintain. So maybe they're thinking that you have a simple life. You've created like a simple life for yourself. You know what you like, you know what you don't like. It's not like you're overcomplicated things. They really do think a lot of you. I mean, they look up to you. They think that you've just not had a great life. They don't think that you've had a great life. They think that you've been through things and that's what's made you great now, but they see that you have a really good life now, and that you're fulfilling yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. Let's get some of these out. What a Crystal's person thinking about them. Wow. So if you're a woman and they're a man, and this is a romantic connection that I'm talking about here, that's all that wants to come out. You very well could want to have a child with you. The vessel. This is about a pregnant woman. The vessel. And being a father. If this is a woman that I'm talking about and you're a man, then they would quite like to have a baby with you. It feels like this person wants everything, and they can see having everything with you, and they're trusting in the universe, these signs and synchronicities that's leading them to you, and they see like this could be a new start, a new life for you both, and actually having a family together. Wow. Amazing. Let's get one final tarot card out from the whatever this deck's called. What is this deck called? The Dark Mansion Tarot. Let's get one of these out to top it off. So I would say that this person is going to approach you soon. Or maybe they're just trying to make their way to you, like maybe you've popped up online or something and they're like, wow, Crystal. I remember hanging out with Crystal and having fun when we were kids on that swing together. Look what Crystal's doing now. Wow, maybe they're just waiting for the circumstances to come and see you. Could be that. The Fool. The Fool is about a new journey. It's about taking a chance. This is a very fun Fool card as well, right? It's about taking a chance, taking a risk, going out on a limb. It's like trusting the universe, trusting this, trusting the signs, trusting the synchronicities, going, okay, let's do this. Let's have a new life together. Let's dive in. It's very joyful. I'm feeling very joyful energy from this, like a whole new, it's a second chance at life, starting again, a new life, taking that risk. Wow. That's awesome. I love it. Do you love it too? So in the deeper dive, which is a written reading that goes with this, if this is resonating with you, I'm going to go more into the future of this, when they might come in, how you might get together, and advice for you, guidance for this relationship into the future. Maybe go into a little bit more about this person and their past as well, what they've been through, this stuff, so that you've got some guidance about that, of how to deal with them. Yeah, some guidance for you, and maybe opening up to this. What else? possible time frames, all of that stuff. So if you're interested in that, it's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 14 to 15 American dollars right now. There'll be a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box for this video and also in the comments as well if you're interested in that. So thank you so much for watching. This feels like it sounds like an amazing relationship that you've got coming in. Sounds like you could have an incredible life together. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey flowers. So if you chose the flower, then this one is for you. Who's thinking about you, and what are they thinking about you? Let's find out. As usual, there's going to be a deeper dive into this. So if this reading resonates with you, you want some more information about this relationship, this person, your advice and guidance for you, most importantly, about maybe bringing this relationship in, or I don't know, how it might start off and when it might start off and all of that stuff, the future stuff really. That's what the deeper dives go into. And guidance, like specific guidance for you, then you can book in for that. There'll be links in the description box and in the comments for this. So let's get your cards out. Who's thinking of you? Yeah, I'm not going to fast forward this actually. I'm going to just go with it. Say it as it goes. Let's get your first card out. Who is thinking of you, and what is it they're thinking? Let's see. Using this kitsune first. Kitsune cards. This is one of my newer decks. I've actually ordered some new decks as well. Right, who's thinking of you? So I'm excited about those arriving. Find a place to withdraw to. So whoever it is, you don't know. They're keeping it to themselves. Maybe it's someone that's watching you. It's someone that, maybe it is someone that you know, but you don't know. It's like they're hiding in the bushes there. Look at the picture on that. They're watching you from afar. They've not yet come forward to tell you that they're thinking of you. I feel like you do know them, in fact. Or you know of them. You've seen them around, that kind of thing. But it's someone that's not, they've not come forward yet. They're withdrawn. They're hiding. They're lurking in the shadows. Maybe they're watching you on social media and stuff like that. Let's get some tarot out and find out. Who's thinking of you, and what are they thinking? Let's see. There's one. Yep. Two of Wands, look at that. Looking out of the window. Maybe they're looking into your window. They're watching you in your work or something like that, or on social media, like I said. I wonder why they're biding their time. We'll get some clarity on that. Yeah, they could be like biding their time about coming forward to actually tell you what they're thinking about you. Right, crystal there, so I know where my limits are. So yeah, let's find out something else. Two of Wands, you know, it's like a crossroads. It's like a decision point. They're making a decision whether to come forward or not. But right now they're just kind of watching you, thinking about you. Four of Cups. Oh, maybe something's ended in their life. Maybe they're at a crossroads. They're not ready to come forward yet. Again, it's like the picture of her sitting there, just like a little bit bored maybe, but they're watching you. I don't think they're bored with watching you, but they're considering it. Sitting there watching you, considering it. Let's get another one out. With the Four of Cups there. So I read the cards intuitively. It's not necessarily the usual meanings of the cards, especially when we're focused on a particular thing like this. Temperance. This is the waiting. Oops. I'll show you the back of the card. This is the waiting. So they're waiting patiently. They're watching you. I wonder what they're waiting for. Let's find out. Let's get some clarity on that. So somebody is thinking of you. They've not yet come forward to let you know what their feelings are, what it is that they're thinking about you, but they are watching you from the sidelines. So they know you. Whether you know them or not is another thing. Why these Two of Wands? Oh my goodness. I'm throwing the cards everywhere. That's the card that came out. Not all of these. That's just me being messy. Right, the Two of Wands. Why the Two of Wands? Five of Emotions. They're protecting the heart at the moment. So it seems like this is somebody that has feelings for you. You're in their heart. That's what they're thinking about you, is these romantic thoughts about you. They're considering it at the moment and they're watching you, but They're a bit heartbroken. Well, maybe it is someone that you know. Maybe it's someone that you're involved with, and you're on a break, but they're watching and they're considering. They're at a crossroads. Do they come back in or not? Yeah, with this Four of Cups, they're like maybe a bit heartbroken about it, thinking, should I come back? Should I approach Flower and let them know that I'm thinking about them? They're waiting. Tell us more about this Four of Cups, please, tarot cards. What's this Four of Cups? It seems like they're in two minds about it though. Hey, the Tower. Everything's falling apart. Oh no, Flowers, what happened? I'm thinking more and more now that this is somebody that you do know, someone that you've been involved with, and they've broken away. You've broken away from each other somehow. They're thinking about you a lot though. This is someone from your past. Because of that Tower moment, they're feeling really sad about that. They're thinking about what happened a lot. Thinking about what happened between you a lot. But they're withdrawn right now in hermit mode and they're waiting. What are they waiting on? What's this Temperance card? Why are they waiting? Why don't they just come forward and let you know? Maybe they're overthinking it. Maybe they think that you're not. Oh, they're looking at the big picture. Oh, there's other stuff going on. Okay, they're waiting for other stuff to happen first. So there's other stuff going on in their lives. They're very focused on you though. They're thinking about you a lot. They're heartbroken. There's been a Tower moment between you, but they want to come back. They want to approach you, but they're just not approaching you at the moment. They're hiding in the shadows and they're watching you somehow. Maybe they're asking people about you as well. They could be. Let's get some clarity on that, on these ones then. So the Two of Wands and the Five of Emotions. This is them at a crossroads, considering whether to approach you. We're having to heal the heart first. Well, that's the card. The Five of Emotions are, it's like the card of having to defrost the heart first, you know. The heart's iced over, so maybe they drew from you, locked those doors down, blocked you or something, said, no, I'm not closing my heart down to you. I'm not involved with you anymore. Anger. Maybe they express some anger as well about that. Yeah, this person is healing at the moment. They could still be angry about what went on as well. So whatever happened between you, if there was a big blow up, if there was an argument between you, still angry about that, having to heal their heart, considering coming back, but you're on their mind a lot here. Four of Cups and the Tower. Just give me one card, please, for that. The Four of Cups and the Tower. Why the Four of Cups and the Tower? Movement into balance. They're trying to get themselves into balance first. I think they're trying to get themselves emotionally stable first before they approach you. It could be that they're on that roller coaster, you know, if you've had a blow up in the past, they're going between anger and sadness and they're like, should I approach? I don't know. It was a pretty big argument. It's that kind of thing. They're moving into balance first though, so it's good, right? They're healing themselves emotionally before they make an approach. They're thinking about it a lot is what I'm picking up on. Maybe overthinking it. Temperance, so they're waiting because they want to see the bigger picture. There's Two of Inspiration, which is the Two of Wands, isn't it? You got the Two of Wands twice here. They're waiting, they're considering it. Changes. Okay, they don't want it to be the same. If they come back in, they don't want it to be the same. They realize that they've got to make changes. So they are looking at the bigger picture. They're waiting on something changing in their life first. I wonder what it is. Of course, it's going to be on an individual basis, isn't it? Let's get some more cards out. What's going on for them? I'm going to get some romance out because this seems like a romantic relationship to me. They probably all are for the shells and the crystals too, probably. Well, let's see. Starting with you, Flower. I always start with you because while your flower's fresh. I go pick your flower and then do your flowers first. So what are you thinking? Who's thinking about flowers and what are they thinking? Let's find out. They think you're their soulmate. This is the calling in your soulmate, but I heard clearly they think you're their soulmate, which is why they can't stop thinking about you. Maybe they tried to, with all of this anger going on, with whatever that Tower moment was, maybe they really tried to stop thinking about you, but they couldn't. They couldn't, and now they're realizing you're their soulmate. So they're calling you in, but they need something in their life to change. They're thinking about, I think they think very highly of you, in fact. And they realize that they've got to make some changes to themselves if they want to come back into your life. It's like you've given them a wake-up call, flowers. And they're calling you back in. It doesn't feel like they feel, well, they don't feel ready, for sure. Look at all this. I mean, it's just all of them sitting around. They're not ready. Yeah, all of the cards are about just sitting around and waiting. But it seems like you might make them feel a bit bad about themselves. Let's get another Romance Central card out. Yeah, they might feel like they're not good enough for you. And I think that's kind of true at the moment, because if they're thinking that they've got to change something, then they've got to be positive changes, right? And so maybe you've instigated that. Maybe you've instigated that change within them. Wait. Let me try that again. It was a messy shuffle. Reconciliation, that's what they want. They want a reconciliation. See, I told you this is somebody from your past. It's someone you already know. They want to come back in. They want this reconciliation, but they're waiting. They're waiting to sort themselves out. Let's get some clarifiers on that from this Moonology deck. So they're calling you in, what are they thinking about this? Calling you in, about you being their soulmate. Don't let your past hold you back. They want to let go of the past. They're thinking about what happened in the past. They're thinking about how they approach things in the past. They're thinking that they want to change that. They want to change their approach to you, and they're waiting for something in their life to change. So they're thinking about that. This person is overthinking everything, like they're not making a move toward you because they're thinking about it so much. I feel like they don't want to repeat the past. That's why they don't want to repeat the past. They don't want to repeat the past. They don't want to go through the same pain that they went through before, and they don't want to put you through that as well. So they're really thinking about how they behaved before, what they did, how their approach was to you before, all of that, everything that went on. They're thinking about that because they can't stop thinking about you. And this whole situation, they know that there's a strong pull there, that you're meant to be together, that you're their soulmate, they're your soulmate. I don't know, I think they think you're their soulmate, but they're not feeling that great about themselves because of the previous behavior. Reconciliation, what are they thinking about this reconciliation? Your dreams need a practical plan. As I said, they need something else to change in their lives, something practically to change in their lives before they'll come back in. They're waiting for that. They're waiting for some changes in their life to happen before this reconciliation can happen. So if you're thinking that they're just ignoring you, they're not at all. They're thinking a lot about this, what they need to change. They're waiting for something to change as well. So there's something that's outside of their personal control that needs to change. So this person could be trying to break free of some contract or something like that. It could be a marriage, it could be work contract, it could be like a location change, something like that. They could be waiting for the country to not be in lockdown anymore. It could be anything like that, but there's something beyond their control that they're waiting for. They know that they need a practical plan, and they're thinking about how to practically approach you again. It's a little bit weird that they're watching you so much because of all of that. They're withdrawn, but they are watching you, looking out the window there. Let's get some more cards out. Let's find out some deeper stuff about what they're going through here, what they're thinking about you. Embracing worthiness. I feel worthiness filling every cell of my body, and it feels amazing. So this person doesn't feel worthy of you at the moment. That's why they're not approaching you. They're changing things in their lives so that they can approach you. They're embracing their worthiness there. As I said, I don't think you're making them feel great at the moment. When they focus on you, when they think about you, they don't feel great about themselves, about what happened in the past. This is someone that's feeling bad about themselves, not feeling bad about you. They think you're great. Let's find out that more clearly though. So what are they thinking about Flower? We know what's going on with them now, so you're probably knowing who this is now that's thinking of you. Right? Let's find out what they are thinking about you though. What do they think of Flower? Wow. You're the person in the tribe. So maybe you've got similar interests, group of friends, that kind of thing. There's more than just a romantic relationship here. They feel that you're one of the tribe, one of the family. They feel very close to you, like you're their person. They think that higher power brought you together. There's synchronicities around your meeting and all of that, and they're seeing you as the soulmate for sure. But this is a spiritual person, so they know that you've got a spiritual connection there. They're feeling that. They know it. It's probably making them feel even worse about what they did before, whatever caused that tower moment. Because I feel like it was them that did it, not something that you did. Oh, they want it to be fair. They want it to be fair, and it wasn't fair before. They know that you deserve so much. And they want it to be fair, and they just don't feel like they live up to that. You've like set the bar really high for them, and they're like, I better step up because I've got to approach flower again, and I'm not ready, and my life isn't in order yet, and I don't feel good enough yet. They've got a lot of inner work to do, got a lot of mending to do, healing at the moment. That's why they're withdrawn, right? Because they've got that healing to do within themselves. So it's not just about waiting for something that's outside of their control to change in their life, nor is it about, getting over this anger. I think they're angry at themselves, not angry at you. These emotional cycles that they're going through and defrosting the heart so that they can, I think they are, having to heal themselves and change their life all at the same time. They've got a lot going on. This person has got a lot going on. And I keep on hearing they're overthinking. It's like they're trying to do it all in their head first. This person's in their imagination a lot about this. So they're imagining this reconciliation and your life together. They could be quite, what's the word? Like ineffective at the moment. I mean, within their own life, they're wanting to make a lot of changes, right, to get ready. But they might be quite ineffective in that because they're in their imagination. It's like you've captured them, you've captured a part of them, and it's like spirit is just trying to push them back to you. That's what I'm getting. And so you're kind of taking them over a little there. Dolphin spirit. It's very playful. It says this and that are true. Dolphin spirit, as I said, that they're flip-flopping from like in their emotional state, but in their thoughts too. Flip-flopping between the past, between the future. They're all over the place. This person is overthinking it, but they've got this playfulness. You know how I said that I'm picking up that they're imagining like your future together and all of that. It's a very playful vibe about this person and about what it is that they're imagining and what they're thinking about as well. When they're in that part of it, when they're not focused on the past and what went wrong and what they did, and when they're not focused on the worrying about what they need to change in order to come forward again. Bring a gentle touch. They think that you're really gentle. They think you're really beautiful too. Look at this picture. They think you're really beautiful and really gentle and really playful. Yeah, their dreams, their imaginings of what your future will be like together. Some of it's based on the past, but it's a very beautiful picture that they're painting, and I hope that your reality lives up to that in the future. Because I feel like, they're just taking it to the next level in their imagination of just how amazing it could be. They're really putting you on a pedestal. They think very highly of you. Let's get some more out. What do the person think of flowers then? What are they thinking about as they're watching and waiting? Oh, sometimes life stings. So maybe you hurt them. Yeah, I think you did. I think this whole situation hurt them, and it hurts. They're hurting at the moment. They're hurting about you at the moment. Life is stinging at the moment. As I said, I really don't feel like they're blaming you about this at all. I think they're blaming themselves. Life is speeding up. Ooh, so things could be moving then in their life right now, so that they are getting sorted out. That's good. It's like positive momentum I'm feeling from this. Oh, it could also be about you as well, because they might see you as moving on, as speeding up, as moving away from them, and like they've got to speed up. They've got to speed up to catch you now, because they are watching you, so they will know what's going on. They will not know what's going on in your life. Let's get some more cards out. What do they think of flowers? What are they thinking about right now? What are they thinking about right now? About flowers. Oh, beautiful. Thinking about a new beginning that they can have with you. This is their imagination. They're thinking about a new beginning that they can have with you. They're trying to make it as great, as amazing as possible in their imagination. But that in turn is setting that bar really high for them to come back to you, to approach you. It might seem like it's even further off. Do you know what I mean? The longer that they've got apart from you, they see you moving on. They see that your life is speeding up, and they're like, oh my God, now I've got even further to catch up. And their imagination is doing the same thing. It's setting that bar even higher. So they're imagining this amazing new beginning with you. You're very much in their imagination, this person. Diligence. They're working towards something to come back to you. So this change that they need to happen in their life, they're working toward that. So maybe they've got financial problems at the moment. Maybe they've got stuff to sort out so that they can move house, to move locations, whatever it is, whatever work they've got to do to come back to you, they're diligently working on it now. They're so totally focused on that. Well, they're so totally focused on you, but because they're thinking about you, it's causing them to focus on what it is that they need to change. Now, got an enlightenment card here, so they're thinking of that you're enlightened, really. I mean, they see that you've got a spiritual connection for sure, and a higher power has brought you together, but they're actually seeing you as a wise one, as an enlightened one, as somebody that is in tune, is in alignment, you know. That's what I get from enlightenment, is because to me there is no enlightenment. To me it's like alignment, someone that's aligned with themselves, someone that's got clarity, somebody that, you know, knows who they are, what they're here for, a lot of clarity within yourself. They see you as this amazing person with a lot of wisdom and a lot of alignment here. They look up to you, so it seems like you're kind of spiritually ahead of them at the moment. I am picking up that this is a spiritual person though. They look at you in awe, wonders. They look at you in awe. So when they were with you, and when you've been with them, they probably said wow a lot to you because you just amaze them. They're also wondering about you as well, wondering what you're thinking about them. They're overthinking this completely. Like they're wondering what you're thinking about them, and I feel like they're in and out of it, you know, thinking, oh, Flower hates me now, or no, Flower loves me now. That, you know, they're going from one extreme to the other, so they've not found that balance yet. After that Tower moment, they haven't found their emotional balance yet in this, and maybe they won't find it. I mean, before they get maybe they just need to approach it. Maybe you need to do this together for them to find that balance. Because I think they're just going to overthink things until you do get back together. Until they make that approach and stop just watching, you know, and actually tell you what they're thinking. And they're waiting on something now. They're waiting on something before they do that. I guess, yeah, I mean, in the deeper dive, I'll go into the advice, but some advice that I could give you now on this, if this is resonating with you, is just kind of be as open as possible, but I'd let it go, because it seems to be this person's, it seems to be your person's responsibility as to how it proceeds forward. Yeah, so let it go. I mean, if you're feeling bad about this connection, try and let it go as much as possible. Kind of just trust them to do whatever it is that they need to do. I wouldn't wait for it, because, as I said, they keep on raising the bar because of their imagination. I don't know whether this person is going to get through it. I'll go into that in the deeper dive, of course. So things are unseen. They've not told you everything. They've not told you everything previously about what's going on with them. They've kept things back from you to try and protect you. So there's stuff that you're not seeing. They know about that, and they're wondering whether they should have told you. Yeah, I think when you guys get back together, or when you have a talk to each other, there's going to be a lot of surprising things that come out, things that you didn't see before. I think you're spiritually in tune, right? And so you probably had intuitions about stuff that they weren't telling you, or just things that you knew about them that maybe they didn't know that you knew. But I think there's other stuff beyond that as well, that you don't realize that you don't know. Does that make sense? But they're wondering about it. They're thinking about it now. Is, what about all that stuff that I didn't tell them before? What about all that stuff I didn't tell flowers before? I didn't acknowledge that. This is really beautiful. This and the next card. The seed. They've planted a seed and they're growing it now. They've set an intention. They do want to approach you. And this is what they're thinking about now, is how to get there, how to proceed there, how to approach you, what to say, what it is that they're going to say. It's like they're doing it before they do it. They're thinking about it, they're thinking it through, they're imagining it through their approach, because they don't want to get it wrong this time. They're so aware of what they did wrong last time. So they've already set the intention to come back and approach you. And look, an offering. So they're thinking about what they can offer you. They want to come in with a strong offering. They don't want to come empty-handed. They don't just want to come with like a reconciliation, as in, talking about what went wrong before. They don't want to do that. They want to set themselves up for a win in the future with you, to get ahead with what it is that they've been imagining. This future together, this reconciliation, not just a reconciliation, but the future together. And so they want to prepare an offering, something to offer you, not just an apology. I mean, they want to do all of that too, and they're wondering just how to do that and how to explain themselves and all of that. But they want something tangible to bring you as well, a gift, or like a really solid love offer as well. A tangible thing, It could be, a gift. They're preparing a lot, a lot, right? A date, a gift, a tangible love offer, what they're prepared to do for you. They're putting that offering together. It's like a package deal or something. Wow. The heart just flipped on that too. So they're going to offer you their heart. Little coral heart here that I found on the beach one time. Isn't it cute? There was some, I'm going to get another tarot card out. I feel like I've left some cards out here. Yes, I'll finish with another tarot card, but let's get a botanical inspiration out. What are they thinking about flowers? Determination and creative achievement. So they are determined. That honestly, you probably think that they've moved on or something, because you haven't heard from them, and they totally haven't moved on. They're just thinking about you constantly. They're determined. They want to create this. Determination. They're so determined to come back in. So let's get a tarot card out from the Dark Mansion Tarot here, just to finish this off for you. Wow. So flowers, I think, this person's going to come in at some point. I don't know how long it's going to take though. I'll go into that in the deeper dive, but let's get you a tarot card out of this deck. I'm going to cut this deck because it takes ages. Wow, King of Pentacles is the one that we've got out here. So this person sees you as being in charge of your life. You've got firm foundations, you're secure, you're solid, your life is in order, and they don't feel that they're the same, and they're trying to get themselves to this same point, to be a match. They want to be an equal with you. They want to be in a relationship with you. This person has very high hopes, and I just wonder whether it's going to take them quite some time to get to this point where they think that they need to be like the King of Pentacles to match. So maybe they think you're the Queen of Pentacles, or they think you're the King of Pentacles and they want to be the Queen, or you're the Queen of Pentacles and they want to be the King. To approach you. They want to feel like that. They want to feel that they've got something stable, something to offer you, something actually tangible to offer you when they come back in. So that's what they're thinking of, and that's what they're diligently working towards as well, is having like some kind of a stable offer. to bring to you. So there you go. Wow, flowers. So who's thinking of you? Well, it's someone that's been in your life already. You've probably had a romantic relationship with them already, but you had a tower moment, some kind of a falling out, something went on, they were holding things back from you, is what I was getting there. And now they're watching you and they're waiting for something to change within their lives, and they're diligently working toward putting some kind of an offer together for you and figuring out what it is they're going to say to you. They're overthinking it right now. They're very focused on you and getting ready for you. They're calling you in. They think you're the soulmate. They think that higher power has brought you together, but they've got a lot of healing to do and a lot of changes to make in their lives, this person. They're trying to emotionally stabilize themselves into balance as well. This person has secrets from you, and they are wondering whether to tell you those secrets or not. Hopefully they'll get to that point where they're going to tell you the secrets, because it would be good if they came in with full honesty, and they probably will get there as well. I'm thinking they will get themselves to that point. So there you go, flowers. That's your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you do want that deeper dive, going into the future, timelines of this, how you might get back together, guidance for you on this relationship as well. So there'll be something for you to do to prepare for this, for sure, and to deal with this relationship in the future as well. So if you want that deeper dive, it's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars, 14 or 15 American dollars. There's a link for that up there. And I'll send that out for you if you order that one just as soon as I can. So thank you so much for watching, likes and your subscribes and all of that, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Good luck with this relationship. Hello, shells. So if you chose the shell, then this one is for you. Who's thinking about you? And what are they thinking about you, most importantly? Let's find out. So as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. So if this reading resonates with you as we're going through it, and you want more of the information, the future information about it, guidance for this relationship for you in this relationship, possible time frames and all of that, then you're going to want to book in for that. There'll be a link for it at the end, toward the end of this video, popping up on the screen, in the comments for this video, and in the description box for this video as well. So who is it that's thinking about you? Let's have a look. And what are they thinking? Rare knowledge. This is somebody who is kind of looking up to you. They see you as having a very unique point of view. This could be someone who is thinking of giving you a job. They're seeing your talents, they're seeing your point of view, they see that you have some kind of rare knowledge, they're seeing something very unique in you, and they're thinking about that. I'm thinking that you've got something unique about you. So yeah, it could be a romantic relationship, it could be so far, we're seeing the rest of the cards, but it could be someone that's wanting to offer you a job or wanting to be a customer of yours or something like that. Let's see. They're usually romantic relationships that I'm tapping into in these bigger card reads, but let's see, because that'll be what the majority are focused on, right? Might not be that. Let's get some more cards out to find out who this person is and what they're thinking about you. That's too many. Wow. Okay, I'm going to ask for that again because two keep on coming out and I just want one card. Already I see that they might be thinking that you're a teacher, they might be thinking that you've got some rare knowledge that you can pass on, some kind of wisdom, and that you're kind of sorted with your money as well, an abundant person. So with someone with something to offer, that's what I'm getting so far. Right. Two of Swords. They're thinking that you are making a choice at the moment in a quandary. They're thinking that you have options, but you're not seeing those options. This could be someone that thinks you've got a particular skill or a particular way of looking at things, rare knowledge that could help them. They're seeing you as like a business opportunity. Even if this is a romantic relationship, they're seeing that you have something very unique about you, the way that you look at life, some kind of a wisdom, some kind of a rare knowledge, and that there could be an opportunity beyond romance. It could be romantic, but they're seeing you as like having options but not necessarily seeing those options. It's almost like they think that you don't know this rare knowledge that you've got inside of yourself. They're seeing it as very unique, and they're like, wow, shells could do like this amazing stuff with that. I could help them do amazing stuff with this knowledge, and they don't even see it. They don't even see how great they are. They don't even see that this perspective that they've got, this wisdom that they've got, this knowledge that they've got is very valuable and very... They're not choosing. They don't think that you're choosing to profit from that or to share that. You're not seeing how valuable it is. Something like that. Wow, the Fool. They're not seeing you as a fool. They're seeing you as like, as someone that if they just took a risk and put themselves out there, then they'd have an amazing life. That's what they're thinking about you. So this could be a kind of an arrogant person, really, because they seem to have a lot of, in a way, judgments about you. We'll see. Anyway, I mean, there might not be that, but for them to look at you and think that you're not doing these things, that's all I'm thinking, is they're looking at you thinking you're not already doing this for yourself. You don't realize how great you are. You're not taking those leaps of faith, kind of thing. Justice. They're thinking that they can bring you some kind of balance. You know what? If this is a romantic relationship, it very well could be a twin flame relationship. And that's just, this is the number 11 card, the Justice card, of course. Number 11 and 111 and 1111. It's the twin flame energy. But just this balance, I don't know, there's very much a work, wisdom focus on this. And what I know of twin flames from my channeling is that twin flames come together to do a job together, right? And so if they're seeing you as someone with all of this wisdom and this rare knowledge, and that you're not choosing to do that yet, and if you just took a risk on it, that you would have this amazing thing, and that they want to help you with that, to bring that balance in, like they could balance it up, or they've got some skills, reciprocal skills, they could come together with you with the skills that they've got and the skills that you've got, and together balance that up and put something out there. It could very well be if it's a romantic relationship, it could be a twin flame relationship, this. But let's have a look. Let's get some clarifiers out on that. So why this Two of Swords? Why are they thinking that you're not seeing it, the options that you've got? Four of Materials, holding your cards close to your chest. It's being protective of your stuff. It's kind of being a bit withdrawn, a bit miserly, that kind of thing. So maybe they're seeing you as not being as abundant as you could be. They're seeing you as very valuable, and they're seeing that you don't see that. Like, look at her here. She doesn't see it. She doesn't see her value. She's blindfolded to it there. Yeah. Keeping things to yourself, maybe your wisdom to yourself, this rare knowledge to yourself, your gifts to yourself, and of course, abundance holds itself to itself when you do that. For sure, you know, if you're holding things to yourself, if you're not sharing with the world, then abundance is held back from you too. It's a match. It's an energy match. So they're seeing you as kind of not abundant, and that you could be abundant. What about the Fool? So this could be like, your person could be a romantic interest. I'm not particularly picking that up yet with the cards. It could be like a benevolent uncle. It could be like a new customer. It could be someone that wants to offer you a job. It could be anything like that. Why the Fool awakening? Oh, it's like they want to wake you up. They want to wake you up if you just take this risk, if you just do this thing, if you just put that, if you just realize how valuable this thing is that you've got, if you just do this. They want to wake you up to that, to this new journey you could be on, that's going to bring you abundance, it's going to bring you, or it's going to get you to put your abundance out there, the resources that you've got within yourself. They really want you to value that, what you have within you. Justice. Why the Justice card? It's like they want to work with you on this. Why the Justice card? Why the Justice? And they want you to have justice as well, you know. That's what they're thinking, is see you with all this value. 9 of Voices. That's the 9 of Swords. It's like they're seeing you struggle. They're seeing you in this struggle. And maybe in a healing kind of a phase of your life. The swords are often about, well, it's about thoughts, and it's about healing, and it's about letting things go and cutting things out, and it's struggle, it's beliefs as well. They want to bring balance to that. It's like they want to change your mind. They want to awaken you to something. They want to change your mind. They want to get you out of this struggle. They want to see you thrive. They want to see you abundant. They don't want to see you struggle anymore. A really interesting energy. Let's get some clarity on this. So, see, I'm still not picking up any romance, but I'm going to get some romance angel cards out and see if they're just unromantic cards. Because that will give us our answer. You might already know who I'm talking about. It might have been apparent, because I would say that this person is already talking to you about it, or has at least said something to you about it. It could be a parent, it could be someone in your family, it could be a friend. Romantic interest there. Could be. Let's see. What's that about? 2 of Swords and the 4 of Materials. Self-love. They want you to love yourself. They want you to see what they see. This is someone that loves you, and they're like, wow, Shell's amazing. Shell doesn't see it. I want Shell to love themselves and see what I see. And I want them to be abundant. Why the Fool and the Awakening? This is really someone that loves you properly, not just romance. Someone that loves you properly, someone that wants the best for you, for sure. The Fool and Awakening, perception. Yeah, they want you to see just the opportunities that they have in front of you. They want to open your mind. They want to awaken you to what is possible. Because they know that if you just take a little risk, if you just do something, if you do this one thing that they know that you can do, if they give you this opportunity, that you could have like amazing abundance and all of that. They see it in you. It's so cool. It feels like someone that wants to take you under their wing, someone that wants to be benevolent to you, someone that wants to open your eyes to how amazing you are and just what abundance you've got within you and what you can do with that. Why the Justice and the 9 of Voices? It's all good. Right, the struggle. They want to make it better for you. They want to bring justice to you. It's like they see just what you're worth and how valuable you are, and they want you to have that. They want you to get the results of that. They want to make things good. They don't want you to struggle anymore. They want to make it good. It's all good. They want to make it right for you. This person really is thinking a lot about you. Let's see if it is romance for some of you. For some of you it could be. For some of you it's like just someone that's very benevolent, you know, with no sexual attraction there. But attraction is here. So this doesn't have to be sexual attraction, of course. They're attracted to you somehow. This can be law of attraction. It doesn't have to be sexual attraction. So they are very attracted to you. Let's get another one out. There's a pull, you know. Maybe, of course, they can see their value to you because they can give you information, and that they can tell you these risks that you need to take. They can get things going for you. They see the value that they have for you, but maybe they're not seeing the value that they see the value that you have for the world, but maybe they're not seeing the value that you have for them yet. But they're very attracted. There will be that. I mean, This isn't just like someone that's going to give to you. They've got a lot to give to you for sure. But if that attraction pattern is in place, you're going to have something very important for them too. Oh, deception. Someone's wearing a false mask in this. I'm going to get some clarity on that. As I said, I was picking up maybe that there could be some arrogance about this person. As in, you should be doing that. Charles, you should be doing that. You should be doing that. Why aren't you? Why aren't you more successful than you are? We'll see anyway. Let's get some moon cards out about that. So why this attraction? There's a strong attraction between you both. But I'm still not getting whether it's sexual or not. You see, it probably isn't. It probably isn't for you guys. Or maybe that's what the deception is about, because sometimes it can be very deceptive, right? We can think that the law of attraction is sexual attraction just because they are of the sex that we are sexually attracted to. A lot of people can get that wrong. It could be. So what's this attraction about, please? Cards, let me know what this attraction is about. Moonology cards here. If you're interested in any of the decks that I use, by the way, I always put them in the description boxes for my videos. We've got the end of a tough cycle approaches, so that's why it's the attraction. Okay, they're in a tough cycle too. So they're kind of focused on you and how they can help you, but they've not been in the best cycle themselves. Maybe this seems like a masculine kind of an energy that's business focused. They can see, wow, if Shell just did this, they could do that. Maybe this person's got something going on in their emotional life that they're not dealing with it. They're not focused on it. Maybe that's where you come in. Maybe that's where their tough cycle is. So they're in a tough cycle as well. As I said, I knew it. I knew you had something for them too. Why the deception? What's this deception about? What's the deception about? Just one card, please. Why the deception? Nope. Oh. Yes. It's what I was just talking about. You've got a personal issue reaches resolution. So the deception here is that this is somebody that is kind of arrogant, that they're like, no, I've got nothing wrong with me. I'm just here to help you. And you don't need to help me. It's that kind of a deception. They're not seeing that they've got a personal issue too. I'm picking up in them it's an emotional thing. Because they're very... all of this is coming across as them kind of judging you in a way. It's not judgmental, it's all positive, but they're so focused on you and thinking about you and thinking about the things that you could do, but in that very business-like manner. So yeah, they're kind of deceiving themselves there. It could very well be that this is a romantic relationship then, but they've got emotional work to do on themselves. It could be a kind of... let's see in these cards before I say anything. Okay, well, I was going to say it could be like a codependent thing. It could be a narcissistic kind of a person if this is taken to the extreme. But what they actually got, because we've got cards like that in there, so that's why I was asking that deck. But what we've got instead is invoking self-realization. And so it's almost like they don't want to face their own troubles in their own life, so get focused on you and they're thinking about you and how they can fix your life. That's kind of codependent, isn't it? How they can fix your life instead of focusing on their own stuff. But what they don't realize is that they're bringing you, they've got this attraction for a good reason. They're bringing you into their life, and then you're going to invoke this healing within them. It's like you've got the ingredients for them personally, and they don't realize that. They just see like your value to the world kind of thing. Each breath confirms how awake I already am. So you're going to wake them up. You're going to wake this person up, whoever it is that they are. Wow, I'm really hungry all of a sudden. So what are they thinking about you? Let's find out more. With wisdom of the oracle here, clean it up. They want to fix you. They want to fix you. They want to fix your life. Very codependent, isn't it? You know what codependency is? It's like when we get involved with an addict, and then because we need to be needed, that kind of thing. We're focused on someone else and our problems, and we want them to need us, and we just end up enabling them, kind of keeping them where they are because it makes us feel important or useful or whatever. You know, it's like somebody taking care of someone that's like really obese and they keep on feeding them, that kind of thing. Or you know, it's someone that just overgives. They want the other person to be dependent on them, like a child in a way. So yeah, people with problems are great. You know, if you're codependent, you've got that codependent nature to you. It's great to choose someone that's disabled or has some kind of a problem, because then, you know, then it's not your fault. You know, but it's that focused on someone else's problems because you don't want to look at your own problems. That's what's behind codependency. So they're totally focused on how they can fix you. Here and now, in this moment. This is someone that it is ignoring their past, doesn't want to deal with themselves, doesn't want to deal with their own stuff. Someone that will say, no, I don't need to deal with that stuff, I don't need to heal that stuff from the past, I'm here and now. It's someone that's very kind of unaware of themselves, really. So they think that they're all right, Jack, and they're just going to come and help you. Watch out for that. Fork in the road. They're thinking about you. This is the same. It's the same as this, right? They see you as having options, but you're not seeing those options. That you've got a fork in the road. That there's so much potential, that you've got choices that you can make. That's what they're thinking about you. They've got choices that you can make, and you're not seeing those choices, and they want to show you those choices. You know, this is someone that could have like a massive impact on your life, because I'm not feeling any deception about this stuff. I mean, I think they're right. I think you've got untapped potential. I think you've got this amazing rare knowledge inside of you, and they do have the key to unlock that. I mean, they've got, if you do what they say to do, if you let them help you, bring you that justice, yeah, absolutely, they're going to unlock that potential. And if you manage to get them to wake up to themselves too, this could be a very fruitful relationship for both of you. What are they thinking about you? They think that you go with the flow. They don't actually think that that's an amazing thing. This is a very mind person. Do you know what I mean? It's a very yang. It's a very which side is it? Left brain, right brain, right, left brain. Left brain is the right side of the body. So it's someone that's very logical. They see you going with the flow. They're seeing you being spiritual and stuff like that. They're not necessarily thinking it's a great thing. So they see you as going with the flow. I mean, they've got that right? But they're not seeing it as a great thing. They're seeing you as alone at the moment, trying to do this journey alone, spending a lot of time in solitude. They don't see you out there sharing this rare knowledge that you've got, being out there in the world, doing it, taking action on all of that. You know, this justice card now saying about balance and stuff. I think this person really does balance you up, and I think you'll balance them up as well. I think you're like very in the flow, maybe not taking that much action in the material world, being more like spiritual, retreating, that kind of thing, in solitude. They're the opposite extreme, very much in the logical world. So I can see why the universe is bringing you guys together, because you can balance each other up. And maybe when you've got more balance in the material world, you can bring some balance to them as well. So, you know, isn't it time that you looked at your spiritual side, your emotional side, all of that? What else are they thinking about you? They see you in solitude there. Adventures. Ooh, they see you as adventurous. Cool. Something that's not judgmental. At last. Yeah, they're seeing you as adventurous. So it could be a romantic relationship then. It could be. They're seeing you as adventurous, so they're imagining the adventures that they could have with you as well. So it's not just business. That's good to know. What else? Let's get some animals out, some spirit animals here. What else are they thinking about you? So maybe you know who I'm talking about now. This person's very logical, very kind of in the masculine energy. Not necessarily a man, it could be. But it could be a woman very much in the masculine energy, very logical. Yeah. Science, facts, logical. Business. Not spiritual, not emotional. No. Those things don't exist, do they? They're not, you can't see them. Scarab beetle. Oh, magic works through you. There's some magic going on here between you two. They've got what you need. You've got what they need. You could lift each other up. Like I said, it's kind of got twin flame energy about it. It's not very romantic, but then they don't have to be, right? It feels like you both bringing what each other needs, so that balance into each other's lives. It's almost like you've lived your life to the extreme in the spiritual and the flow and that right brain stuff. They've lived their life to the extreme of the left brain stuff. And then you come together and balance each other up. But together, because you've lived those extremes together, you're like really powerful and the magic can happen. Anyway, you've got scarab beetle here. Magic works through you. Magical. It's a magical connection. They're seeing you as magical as well. This person isn't aware enough to see that you can balance them up. They see what potential you have for the world. That's enough for them at the moment to value you. Eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. They're seeing you as spiritual. Spirit's having your back. They see you as spiritual. Magic working through you, spirit having your back. Like, there's something intriguing about you to them. Your spiritual nature. There's something intriguing them about you. What else? What else are they thinking about? Oh, crystal. No, our shells. Electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. Yeah. They're thinking about that. How to bring your ideas to life. How to bring them into the tangible world, into the business world, into reality, into the 3D reality, into what they call the real world, right? They are thinking about that. Thinking about all of this that I've been talking about how to help you to bring your gifts into the real world, into the world of business. It's like they look at you, they focus on you, and they think, wow, if I was them, I could make this into a really abundant business. And you probably, if you know this person, you're probably like, wow, if I were them, I could heal myself. And probably looking at each other in that same way, realizing just how much, what you can do for each other. Let's get one of these out. I think I forgot to get one of these out for crystal people. Pink rose. Grace and sweetness. Wow. They think you were sweetness and light. Graceful, sweet. They're seeing you in this very feminine energy. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Very feminine energy. They see you as a very feminine energy and sweet. They like it. They like that. So maybe they're realizing that they're very much in their masculine. Let's get some of these out. And then I'll get a final tarot card out from the Dark Mansion Tarot to top this off. It intrigues me. This relationship intrigues me because it's very different. It's not what I was expecting from a reading. Wow. Okay, and I wasn't expecting that. They think you're the one. How about that? I mean, there's so little romance in here, but I guess that's just their energy, because they're so logical and stuff. They're not in their emotions. They're open to something because they're getting the signs, right? They're attracted to you. They think you're the one. That surprises me. Does it surprise you? Or maybe not, because you probably know this person. Oh, wow. They think you're the one. A judge. Oh my God. They are. They're judgmental. Not in a bad way. They're just very cut and dry. They're very, this is this and that is that. And I'm seeing this person clearly. And they're the judge. Maybe there could be a judge. There could be that kind of person, you know, like a judge, an attorney, someone in the business world. They are that kind of a person for sure. But they're seeing like they could be your boss, right? Tell you what to do, tell you do this and you don't do that kind of thing. I'm not saying that they're controlling. I'm saying that they just can see that if they were your boss, if they took charge of this and showed you those risks to take and what to do and tell you what to do, then you'd have like massive abundance from it. It's a great thing that they want to unlock your potential. It really is. So, but they think you're the one. That really surprised me. Now, card just went under the table there. What is it? Wow. Another surprising card. Just as we thought that they didn't have a heart at all, that they've only got a brain. You're all heart, they're all brain. Hey, they've got a heart out. So, and it's got the 2 rings in it there, and it's all romantic, and it's like, wow, they do have a heart. It's like, remember like the Grinch, in the Grinch movie, where it's like, I'm feeling. It's like you've stirred this person's feelings. The person that doesn't feel a thing. Maybe I'm being too hard on them. I'm calling it out as the energy. I'm making it extreme to try and explain it to you. You know, I'm not saying this person is heartless at all, but they've just got that very masculine energy. Wow, they think you're the one. Let's get a final tarot card out from the Dark Mansion Tarot here for you. To top this one off. Well, that was very unexpected to me, because I was thinking, wow, this one, the first ever pick a card read that I've done, this one isn't a romantic connection. And it's funny, the card that came out, because it's the 8 of Pentacles. It's not a romantic card at all. It's about working. It's about putting the work in. Of course it is. That's this person all over. That's your person, Crystal. Is they want to put the work in. They want to work with you. They want to help you work on stuff. That's the key to that heart, really. You can open them up. You can crack this person open. They do have a heart. They think you're the one. Very, very masculine energy. That's hilarious. That's hilarious that you got that card. The 8 of Pentacles. They want to work with you. There you go. So that's it. That's your person that's thinking about you. Maybe you've met them already. I think you probably have. I think you'll probably be aware. You might be having a weird attraction to them. Like, am I really attracted to them? Am I sure? That kind of thing. So there you go. But if you do want that deeper dive, you want more information about this relationship, how you might get together, timeframes, guidance for you on this relationship, because you might need a fair bit of guidance on this relationship to crack this nut, to crack this one open. And what else? Yeah, how it might go, where it might be headed, all of that. Then you can book in for that deeper dive. That's a written reading that goes with this, if this is resonating with you. And yeah, that's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 14 or 15 American dollars. I'll pop a link for that up there. There's a link in the description box for this video and in the comments as well. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that helped you. Very interesting. Very interesting. So I'll see you next time. Bye.